Hey ARC team, and welcome back to another episode of ARC TV. Courtney Howe here, and I'm with Melissa Wetzel. Melissa is the interim nurse manager at Crown Recovery Center. Melissa, welcome.
Thank you very much.
So Melissa is going to fill us in on some opportunities that you can have while you're in treatment. We know that you're usually hearing about the educational and vocational opportunities, but as a company who approaches treatment in the holistic way, we want to make sure that your physical body is taken care of too. So Melissa, we're talking about hepatitis C and the treatment that our clients can get while they're here. So tell us what that process looks like when they come into treatment.
Sure. So everybody, when they come in, they get screened, they get a full set of labs like anyone else would. We're going to check for HIV, hepatitis A, B, and C, STIs, and then a regular full panel just to see how your body is doing anyways. If you are found to be positive with hepatitis C, you'll review those results with your provider at an appointment, and then they will refer you on to see if you're eligible for hepatitis C treatment. From there, we have contracted with another company. Their providers specialize, and they see our clients on telehealth to determine their course of treatment. So sometimes you will get additional labs drawn for that provider to review with you. Once those labs come back, you meet again and they will order you a prescription. Very easy, one time a day. Most clients receive complete treatment in 8 to 12 weeks. You have some mid-treatment labs about halfway through to make sure your body is responding. At the end of the treatment, you get another set of labs to make sure that everything worked how it was supposed to with the medication. It's about 6 months later, you get another check with blood work, and then that's really all.
Mm-hmm. Thank you so much for that, Melissa. And if there were some clients who maybe had some reservations in the beginning when they found out they were positive for Hep C and they didn't seek treatment, can they pick up and start that treatment now if they're feeling more comfortable with doing that? Sure,
absolutely. So there's not any sort of a time frame about when someone is or is not eligible for treatment. Once you have been told that you're positive, it is completely up to you when you would like to initiate that process for treatment if you choose to do so.
Mm-hmm. And we were talking some numbers before we started filming, and there's a big percentage of people in the company who have tested positive for Hep C. So can you kind of break down some of the stigma that might be attached to that? Why should someone seek treatment to really cure this? Why should they do that?
So in our population that we work with, hepatitis C is extremely common, like well over 50%, I would say. And there is a lot of stigma attached to that. Just going to the doctor, telling partners, anything. So choosing to destigmatize that a little bit is one of our big approaches as well. Like, we're here to offer you treatment in whatever way that looks like. And so helping you to help your body just function better as a whole and moving forward is a big part of what we want to do. So making treatment easy, accessible, helping anyone be compliant who wants to be, like, that's our big goal. It's not a huge deal. Like, take your medication, take your labs, and it's done. So we want people to feel comfortable with that treatment and their treatment decision.
Mm-hmm. Very good. Why is now the perfect time to seek this treatment while they're already doing their recovery program?
So we're already here, like, working our recovery, and while you're here, a lot of clients are funded with some sort of a Medicaid payer source with Kentucky, and they will pay for the hepatitis C treatment almost 100% of the time. Sometimes we have some prior authorization, some additional testing that have to happen, but it can be paid for with no out-of-pocket costs to you as an individual. So a lot of people don't have the opportunity. Once you finish the program, you get employed somewhere, you're taking commercial insurance, that can be a little more complicated or it can come with more cost. So,
mm-hmm. Melissa, thank you so much. Guys, we appreciate your time, and just like Melissa said, it's really just making you a healthier person. So we encourage you to look into that treatment if it's needed, and we'll catch you back here next time on ARC TV.